Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about those brave lawyers who stood up for students, only to find themselves blacklisted. To talk about a plot twist. Word is, Zheng Yu got the cultural red label and was locked up. A whole squad is assigned to this gig. One night, Zheng Yu was at a book club and suddenly bam. The car cop swooped in on him. He and his buddies tried to escape through the window, but no. These folks were ruthless, even had a military doctor along to avoid killing anyone. Thankfully, this doctor had a conscience. He couldn't bear watching and made an excuse to free Zheng Yu from the torture temporarily. Next day, Lao Song met the expert in the hallway and found out Zheng Yu's trial notice had arrived. Lao Song rushed to the station, but couldn't see his son. The big guy pleaded for help. Just then, the assistant rushed in, and there was Lao Song. Not long ago, the son of Hayden Group sought Lao Song out to handle the company's taxes. He knew this was a golden opportunity. If he nailed it, a bright future was right around the corner. Lao Song then found himself trapped in a tough decision-making process. What a truly dramatic episode in life. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look. This is truly the comedy of life. Even though Lao Song temporarily saved the big guy, his mind was completely on Zheng Yu during the meeting with Hayden Group. As soon as the meeting wrapped up, he rushed to the big guy's place, waiting until dark to finally see him. He confirmed his son Zheng Yu was still alive, but Zheng Yu looked like a zombie at that moment. Zheng Yu, show me something. I eat well. I misspoke to the cops. I was wrong, and I'll do better from now on. Mom, Wom. The moment he saw his mother, Zheng Yu felt like he was reborn. The mother and son hugged each other in excitement, but as soon as they embraced, Zheng Yu cried out in pain. Zheng Yu, quickly take off your clothes. You poor thing, don't do this. The big guy rushed forward, and the cops outside barged in two, forcefully pulling them apart. Once again, Zheng Yu was confined, only to hear his mother's cries. Auntie, call for an ambulance. This was beyond Lao Song's control. After the grand review by Anton Hao, Lao Song finally understood the truth. Subtitles. This is the Wuzhongnian incident. What on earth is that? What exactly were they resisting for? This is simply bizarre. After a night of soul-searching, Lao Song decided to help Zheng Yu and personally defend him. His fervent passion for repaying kindness and upholding social justice drove him into action. So at dawn, Lao Song went to see his mentor, asserting confidently, "I'm a qualified judge too. I will absolutely not let you represent me again. Not a chance." On the day of the first trial, Lao Song bumped into reporter Lao Lai, who was following this case closely. When Lao Lai learned Lao Song was the defense attorney, he sneered and strolled away. The judge greeted the prosecutors and reminded everyone this was a highly watched case. Subsequently, after everyone else had departed, the judge deliberately left Lao Song behind, hinting that relationships held the utmost importance here. The wrong students finally entered the courtroom. Just look at their eyes. They're just like trapped birds, guilty even before proven innocent. As the judge began reading the case information, Lao Song suddenly interrupted him. According to Article 275, Section 3 of the Criminal Procedure Law, this isn't judgment, it calls for evidence-based legal judgment. These legal judgments ought not to be misconstrued. Lao Song managed to secure the students a chance to sit down again and got them unbound. The police promptly listed the students' charges reading banned books and opposing the government. The judge began to question Zheng Yu, asking if the testimony was his own writing. Subtitles. Lao Song quickly raised objections, pointing out that the testimony was written under duress. However, the judge cleverly shifted the blame toward Zheng Yu. The judge immediately accepted the evidence and announced a recess. That night, Assistant Park learned Lao Song was the defender and urged him to stop acting foolish. Yet Lao Song firmly stated his resolve. It was a done deal. In the second trial, the prosecution fetched content from the banned books to charge the students. Lao Song was furious and dramatically opened the briefcase, ready to take them on. These books are sold in stores everywhere. What's the big deal about the content? If these are banned books, does that mean Seoul University is a refugee camp? This is just absurd. This is truly a serious misinterpretation. It's merely a reading group focused on reading.